Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel again. In this video we are going to discuss question number 3, right? Now the question says that you have to find out the coefficient of x raised to the power 5. Now there are two expansion in the question and both the expansion are in multiplication with each other. So whatever after multiplication we are getting the terms, we just have to take those terms which gives us x raised to the power 5. Okay, so let's discuss the question, and please remember, whenever we are talking about the coefficient of something, it means we have to use the general term formula. Okay, that is the primary need to complete a question. So let's start it. So let's have a discussion on the question, and the question is that find the coefficient of x raised to the power 5. Coefficient means whatever you have in multiplication with x raised to the power 5, that you have to find out, right? So in the product of this using binomial theorem, it means we have to multiply these expansion, and we have to work only for the terms which has x raised to the power 5. Okay, so let's start with the question. So first I will write the expansion. So the first expansion is this one, that is 1 plus 2x raised to the power 6. And the second one, you have 1 minus x raised to the power 7, and both the brackets are in multiplication. Both the powers are in multiplication. So let's move to the next page to work on it. So let's start. Sorry. So the first expansion that you have is, let me change the color. Yeah. So the first expansion you have is 1 plus 2x raised to the power 6. When you will expand it now, so you have to use the formula. Which formula you have to use? That is NCERT, a raised to the power n minus r and b raised to the power r. So in the first expansion, what is a? A is 1. What is b? B is 2x. N is 6, the final power in this expansion. And r we have to take from 0 to n, 0 to 6. So every time I have to put r differently, right? So let's start with this. So 6c0 when r is equals to 0, a is 1. So 6 minus 0, that is a raised to the power n minus r na, and b raised to the power, b is 2x, and raised to the power r, that is 0. Then second, when we have r is equals to 1, 1 raised to the power 6 minus 1, and 2 raised to the power, 2x raised to the power 1. Then 6c2, 1 raised to the power 6 minus 2, and 2x raised to the power 2. When r is equals to 3, 1 raised to the power 6 minus 3, and 2x raised to the power 3. Then 6c4, 1 raised to the power 6 minus 4, and 2x raised to the power 4. Then 5, 6c5, okay, 1 raised to the power 6 minus 5, and 2x raised to the power 5. Then last term, when r is equals to 6, so 6a6, 1 raised to the power 6 minus 6, and 2x raised to the power 6. Now let's open the values first, right? So this is the first term. See, 6c0, whenever you have something c0, the value is always 1. So please see it here. So it is 6 factorial. We have to use the formula of combination. So 6 factorial divided by 0 factorial multiply 6 minus 0 factorial. See, 6 minus 0 is 6 only. So it means we have 6 factorial, this one. So this will cancel out with the numerator. So what is left? 0 factorial. 0 factorial is equals to 1. So 1 over 1 is 1. So this value is equals to 1, right? So this value is equals to 1. 1 raised to the power something is 1 only. So in every 1 raised to the power, the value is 1 only. So we have to ignore it. Something raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. So it means, so this whole value is completely 1. Now let's move towards 6c1. So when you have 6c1, oh, this is 1. So it is 6 factorial divided by 1 factorial and 6 minus 1 factorial, right? 6 factorial, 1 factorial is 1 only. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 factorial. Now I have to open this factorial till 5. So 6 multiply 5 factorial. So how you are opening the factorial? By just multiplying the preceding values with that value. So 5 factorial cancel out. So what is left? Only 6 over 1, that is 6. 1 raised to the power something is 1. 2x raised to the power 1 is 2x. Then third term 6c2. So let's open that. 6c2 means 6 factorial divided by 2 factorial, multiply 6 minus 2 factorial. So 6 factorial divided by 2 factorial means 2 times 1. Multiply 6 minus 2 is 4, 4 factorial. Now I will open the above 6 factorial till 4 factorial. So 6 times 5 times 4 factorial. I will stop at 4 factorial. So 4 factorial cancel out. What is left? 2 times 3 is 6. So 3 times 5 is 15. 15 times 2x raised to the power 4. Now 6C3 I have to open out. 6C3. So 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial and 6 minus 3 factorial. So 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial multiply 3 factorial. Now I will open this 6 till 3 factorial because I have to cancel this 3 with 3. Now 3 factorial means 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 cancel with 6. So 5 times 4 is 20. So 20 multiplied 2x raised to the power 5. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. Wait, what we have? Sorry, this is not 5. I'm doing mistake here. See, this is raised to the power 2 and this is raised to the power 3, sorry, right? So let's move to 64. So 64 is exactly same as 6C2 only. When you will open it, you will get the same. So 6C2 is 15. So 15 times 2x raised to the power 4. Then I have 6C5, which is equals to 6C1. 6C1 is 6 only. So 6 times 2x raised to the power 5 plus 6C6 is 1. So this is left because every other term is 1 into 1, that is 1 only. Now let's solve it further. So the expansion is 1 plus 2x raised to the power 6. So this is 1 plus, this is 12x plus 2 times 2 raised to the power 2 means 2 times 2, that is 4. And 4 times 15 is 60 x squared. Plus, when you will open it, so 2 raised to the power 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. And 8 multiplied 20 is 160. Then 15 times 2 raised to the power 4 is 16. So 16 times 15. So 80 and 16, that is 240, this one. Then 2 raised to the power 5 is 32 and 32 times 6 is 192, right? Then 2 raised to the power 6, that is 32 times 2, that is 64, x raised to the power 6. So this is the final calculation of this expansion. Okay, now let's focus on the last, the second expansion. But before that, let me just put it under the box because I want this only now. So let's move towards the second expansion that I have. This I want. Now move to the second expansion. So the second expansion is 1 minus x raised to the power 7. So it is very easy to open it because here the value of b is simple x, but there is a difference that negative sign is there in between the two terms. So every alternative term is negative. So let's start where n is equals to 7. So 7c0, 1 raised to the power 7 minus 0 and x raised to the power 0. Second term negative, third term positive, and so on. Then r is equals to 1, 1 raised to the power 7 minus 1 and x raised to the power 1. Then third term positive, 7c2, 1 raised to the power 7 minus 2 and x raised to the power 2. Fourth term negative. So 1 raised to the power 7 minus 3 and x raised to the power 3. Then fifth term positive, this one, then negative. Okay, then 7c6, 1 raised to the power 7 minus 6 and x raised to the power 6. And the last term is negative. So 1 raised to the power 7 minus 7 and x raised to the power 7, right? So let's open it. So 7c0, when you will open it, that is equals to 1 only. So this is 1. And 1 raised to the power something is 1 only, and x raised to the power 0 is 1. So the whole term is 1. Then minus. Second, 7c1 value will open it. So that is equals to 7 only. So 7x raised to the power 1 means x only, because this is completely 1. Then 7c2 when you will open this. So 7 factorial divided by 2 factorial multiply 7 minus 2, that is 5 factorial. So 7 you will open it till 5. So 7 times 6 times 5 factorial, they will cancel out. So 2 times 2 factorial means 2 times 1, which is 2 only. So 2 times 3 is 6. So 21 x raised to the power 2. Then we have 7c3. So when you will open 733, so this will become 3 factorial and this becomes 7 minus 3, that is 4. So I will open it till 4. So 4 factorial cancel out. Now 3 factorial means 3 times 2, which is 6. So 6 will cancel out. So 7, 5, 35. 35 is left, x raised to the power 3. Then plus 7c4. So 7c3 is exactly equal to 7c4, which is 35. Okay. Wait, have I done something wrong? No, this is 4, sorry. Yes. Then next term negative 7c5. So it is exactly equal to 7c2. So 7c2 is 21, x raised to the power 5. Then positive 7c6 means 7c1 only, exactly same. So x raised to the power 6. And this we have x raised to the power 7, right? So final expansion that you will got is 1 minus x raised to the power 7 expansion is this one, right? So this I want only. Now let's move towards the coefficient of 5 in the whole product. So when you are multiplying all the terms with the expansion of the other terms, means when you are multiplying all these terms with these terms, so you want only those terms which gives you the final result of x raised to the power 5. See, if this is x raised to the power 5, so this will multiply with which term? So the x raised to the power will not convert it to x raised to the power 6 or 7 or 4 like that. So this will, I am multiplying this term with this. So it will be exactly same. This means 1 means what? 1 multiply x raised to the power 0. Okay. So and that's why I'm multiplying. So which terms you are getting multiplied? So this one multiplied with this one, right? So in the multiplication of these two, I just want, so coefficient of x raised to the power 5, that is equals to, so you are multiplying 1 with 192 x raised to the power 5. Then this x raised to the power nothing means 1. So 1 when you are how it will become x raised to the power 5 when you are multiplying with x raised to the power 4, because when the base are same, the power will get added. So 1 with multiply with 4, this one. So this term will multiply with this one. So I'm first writing the positive term and then I am writing the negative term, right? Because sign will get changed further. Now let's move towards the third one. So this one, 2 multiply with 3. So because power will get added in multiplication. So this will multiply with this one. So both are positive. So I don't have to do much. Then let's move towards this one. So it will multiply with this one. So that 3 plus 2 is 5 again. So 60x squared multiply with 35x cubed. Then 4 will get with 1. So this will multiply with this. Right? So 35x raised to the power 4 multiply with 12 raised to the 12x. And this one. So x raised to the power 5 it is there. So it is multiplied with this. So that's why. So first I am multiplying with 1, multiply with minus 21 x raised to the power 5. Right? Now I don't want these values because 6 and 7 I don't want. I just want up till 6. I don't want the higher powers, 6 or 7. So that's why I don't want further. So let's move towards. So let's open 5 plus. When you are multiplying this, so the sign will get changed. So sign will be 7 times 0 is 0, 7, 4, 28, 7, 2, 14 and 60. Then plus 21 multiply with 160. So 20 multiply 60, 6, 1, 2, 6, 12, 3. So 3360 x raised to the power 5. then minus, multiply with this. So 6, 5, 36, 3, 18, and this, right? Now this one, 35 times 12. So it will be 420 x raised to the power 5, right? Let me check. Yeah. Then last is 21 x raised to the power 5. Now what you have to do? So every term has coefficient x raised to the power 5. So it is 192. I'm taking x raised to the power 5 common. So 3360 minus 2100 plus 420 minus 21 times x raised to the power 5. Now let me solve this one. So I'm just taking the positive terms first, then I will take the negative terms. So 192, 3360, and 420. So it will be 2, 9, 6, 15, 2, 17, 4, 5, 6, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 7, 2, minus. And now I'm taking the negative term, these all. So 1680, 2100, and 21. So 1083. 3801 x raised to the power 5. Now let me solve this one. So when I will subtract this one, so it will be 171 x raised to the power 5. So whatever you have in multiplication with x raised to the power 5, that is the coefficient. So 171 is the coefficient of x raised to the power 5. So the question is not hard, just the calculation is important because the complete question is based on the calculation and you just want the coefficients of 5 while doing the product. So product is very, very important, that which term you have to multiply with which terms. So yes, 171 is the final answer. So thank you everyone. Thank you so much.